Hi guys, my name is Donald Paul. I'm here again as the host for today. I work with Freedom Initiative, like you all know. And here with me today is no other person than my friend
Emmanuel.
Mr. Emmanuel, good to have you back here.
I'm so glad to be here. Like
I'm glad to be here. That's very good. So today I bring you a very nice gist I want to discuss with my friend today.
Drum roll on the hot seat.
It's not an hot seat, so please. You always say that hot seat, like I'm bringing you for something very, very hot here. Okay. Now today, what I really want us to discuss on today, Mr. Emmanuel, is I saw something. Somebody tweeted. He said it is hard to escape poverty if you marry during poverty. You are alone and you are suffering. What do you think will happen when you add a wife and children? You say God will provide. God provides by providing you with intelligence. Use it. I don't know if you get this thing actually.
Yeah, I get. You can call me again.
Okay, he said it is hard to escape poverty if you marry during poverty. You are alone and you are suffering. What do you think will happen when you add a wife and a children? You say God will provide. God provides by providing you with intelligence. Use it. So now, Mr. Emmanuel, I don't know. This is a very I don't want to use the word controversial like I used to use, because many people shade me for using that word controversial. But what I want to say is this now. Are we saying that as a poor man, don't let me use the word poor. To use the poor is might be a very wrong statement, but this person said use poverty. Yeah. Let's say you're a man and you're not where to do. For example, financially you are not where to do, maybe financially you are lame. Are we saying that marriage is not for people like that are of marriageable age and they are not doing well financially?
I would say this. I'm sorry to say, I would say that word is a sick word. This statement,
each of the word, like the poverty use.
Yes, the statement, the whole thing is a sick one. And I'm saying sick in the sense that this person is their thinking mindset. I'm really sorry. And so that's why I say I'm using that word, not the person, but the words, the statement. It is sick word, because this is it now. I will come to this point that there are things you can put in place. That you are poor does not mean that you are not well to do now. Does not mean you will not be. Okay, Pastor Sam Adeyemi said something some time ago, and I am quoting him. He said, because you are living in a one-room apartment does not mean that is where you are. He said you can be there, but you are thinking like someone who is having a duplex. In your mind, you're having a duplex.
There's one thing to have that mindset, and there's another thing to put it into practice.
You can't have that kind of mindset and not work towards it.
No, Mr. Emma, don't say that. Don't say so. There are people that when they talk, they sound very intelligent. They talk very well, but they not waiting that they talk. They know they put them into practice.
This is it. That means there's a dysfunctionality with such persons. Okay, this is it now. I remember a year, like sometime last year, I intentionally begin not to sleep on the bed or on the mat. I begin to sleep on the couch where I would not be comfortable.
Okay.
But this is it. In my head, I have a bigger picture of my own house. That in the next this year, I must be in my own place. Just because I don't want to be comfortable there. Okay, this is it now. I should now say because I'm having a problem with that word, sincerely.
The word poverty.
Yes.
That's why I say, okay, let's say financially they know where to do.
Yes, because this is it. As much as you are rich in your mind, that you are not financially capable now, does not mean tomorrow that you would not be. So it's when your mind is rich, the money is inside of you. And this is it now. I'm coming now. So you are now saying you should not get married because is it even I will use the scripture now because I think that's where my own standard or our standard is coming. He said two are better than one. So that means if I can walk all alone and I'm not getting there, and another person can bring in his or her work also, we are bringing two people's labor, so we'll get more of the reward. Like the scripture says.
Let me say this, Mr. Emma. You know, for me, I would like to be neutral. I feel like this thing is 50-50. You get me now? Now you can eventually be in a relationship or go into marriage, for example, and then begin to do well. One, and it can also work otherwise. You can go into marriage and you are not financially stable. You will go into marriage and have children, and at the same time it might also crash. Okay, so my question is this, not a question per se, but the area of concentration is like saying or advising a man that is of marriageable age and is not financially stable not to go into marriage.
It's wrong. It's just wrong because that's why I said this is a sick statement. Okay, because he's financially incapable, but there are other needs in his body. Other needs. There are other apart from the sexual need. There are other needs. He needs someone to talk to. He needs someone to pour his heart to. You now say because he does not have money, he should not. That's unreasonable. That is unreasonable.
To be very
because
honest,
we just have to
I
be.
don't think
It's not. That's why I say
the words this person used might be quite I don't want to use alarming, but might be quite somehow. Let me put it that way. But
it's sick.
For me, Mr. Emmanuel, I'm of the opinion that
the person is right.
No, I'm not saying it's right per se.
Okay.
So you get me now. So for me, I feel like it depends on the spouse, the person you're getting married to. Let me use that word because, for example, you might be getting married to somebody that seems understanding and might be able to deal with it. You might be able to deal with that financial crisis together. You get me now? But if it's the opposite side of it, definitely that marriage won't work because you are in this marriage. You have a partner that is not supportive, that is not ready to understand, but is not ready to push you. How does it tend to work?
In the first place, I would say it's why will you, as a man that has a vision, you have a purpose. That's where we have issues.
Not all men have purpose, or not
all men have.
No, not all men. They might look it, but trust me, not all men have purpose and vision.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Paul. Can you manufacture something without a purpose?
Okay, from that.
So God who made every man on earth, that you are here on earth, there is a purpose why you are here.
That's
so a manufacturer, God who made you to be here, has a purpose for you. It's just that you've not discovered that man. Such a man has not discovered it.
But this place,
he has not unraveled it.
This place says that God provides by providing you with intelligence.
Look at it. So that means you have something inside of you. Okay, I will go back to the scripture where that place that Jesus said he was giving a proverb that he gave a man, like a wealthy man gave when he wanted to travel. He gave one 5 talents. He gave one 2. He gave one. So this is it. You have a wealth inside of you. Every man, I can tell you.
So I
can tell you that now. Me speaking now. This is a wealth. This is a well of wealth I'm giving out.
Yeah.
So it is a money to me. It is money to me.
Yeah.
So me talking now, it is wealth. So you can't come out there and invite me for a program and you will not pay me for it.
That's another.
You pay me for it because it takes a whole lot for me to put in those things into myself.
Some men might not be taking right.
No, that is why they've not discovered it. Because easy, if you have discovered your purpose, this is where I'm going. You've discovered the reason why you are here. You have a vision. You cannot marry someone who will not contribute to you. It is wrong. if you know where you are going and you just marry
somebody that is not on the same page.
Yes, doesn't understand you, is not ready to contribute to your life.
There's one part we are not talking about. Your spouse endurance. Like, do you know that there's a ladies generally, I don't know, let me not say generally, there are times that ladies they can't contain that I don't want to say they don't have long suffering, because the Bible has shown us of long suffering. Do you know that? So there's sometimes that you might have, this person might be on the same drive with you, but the lady can just give up along the line, saying that come on, why is this thing taking time? And I
don't know you're like going.
It's another part
this is about. Yes. That's why I would say this, and I stand to be corrected. Every lady wants to see something, their result. Every human being is, like I said. But women, like what we know that they want to see something.
Say it, they want it fast. Don't say it like they want to see something. Most women want to see that thing very fast. I don't know if I'm wrong, but from experience, they want it very fast.
Yes. It takes a woman that I would say God has cooked. It takes a woman
to understand
that
might take a long
this guy is going somewhere, and I'm willing to support him, whether rain or sun, whether he's having or he's not having. I'm ready to support him, and I'm ready to pour into him so that he can become something. Because this is it. I'll tell you that if you can be patient to pour into a man's vision, when that man is full, he will pour into you back. I want to say it again.
Not all men will pour into that. Because for men, Mr. Emmanuel.
See, I will tell you this. That is why you should not marry a man that is not. Don't marry a man that is not generous. Don't marry a man.
How do you know? You know the right type of face now.
See, this is it. I saw something that was it not Solomon Bushida wrote it, that don't marry a man because of his wealth. Marry a man that is generous, in the sense that a man who has let me say maybe some amount of dollars, like millions of dollars, but is willing to give you like $100 from it. Don't go for such a man. Go for a man who is willing to share his millions with you. He's willing to share it.
But now you're shaking table. I don't have millions. I don't have millions to give it.
So if you marry a man who is willing to, even his 5 naira, is willing to share it with you. Such a man, when he have millions of dollars, he will share it with you. So don't go for a man that is wealthy but cannot share with you. He's giving you out of the little he has, not everything. So that's why I'm saying it again, that marry a man, a lady, pouring into a man.
I think we will have to come back for that topic, especially.
That topic is
finance in marriage.
So and I would say this, that a guy that is intelligent, that's why I say that statement is sick. A guy that is intelligent shouldn't.
I'm going to shake people.
See poverty.
I'm going to shake people.
Shouldn't remain in poverty into having a wife and giving birth. Why not you? Okay, even if you get married not having so much, why can't you put measure to your giving birth? Like, okay, maybe for this number of years we are not giving birth until we are able to
come out from this financial crisis.
Exactly. Okay, why can't you just put measure to it?
That's another.
So this topic actually, this statement will lead us to many angles.
All right, that's true. We'll keep talking. All right, guys. So quickly, we would like to hear your opinion. We want to hear your view about what we have just discussed. Now, is it advisable that as a man, when you're not financially stable, you're not financially well, is it advisable for you to go into marriage, Or do you want to wait until you're financially stable? And only God knows when you can be financially stable. That's only God knows.
We don't know tomorrow.
Yes, so only God knows. So let us hear your opinion by commenting on this particular video. Let's know what you feel. Let's know what you think. And trust me, I'll also do well to tag this gist to where it is coming from. And I hope you get to listen to more of our videos on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter with
Freedom Initiative.
TikTok, this thing.
Yeah.
Freedom Initiative.
Yeah.
Once more. Thank you very much.